This is the Schmo. Shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is an app that allows you to purchase your tickets in the easiest way. They got a scale 1 to 10 with images so you know exactly what you're gonna get. Hit the description below and use the promo code SCHMO to get $20 off your first purchase. Let's go. This is the Schmo with the pro, with the man that looks like the statue of David over in Florence, Italy. Ben Askren, enjoying retired life. How we doing?
I'm doing good. I always appreciate interviews with you, Schmo.
Yes. We're here in your suite at MGM, UFC 246 Fight Week. Here for Maycee, the future Barber. The Schmo heard you say to Helen Yee Sports that you think that she can contend for a title in 2020 if she takes care of business against Roxanne Modafferi. Maybe one more fight, and then she'd have to fight Valentina Shevchenko.
Schmo, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Valentina Shevchenko being a possible Russian asset?
Hey, that's some theories going on about that.
Yeah, right? She speaks multiple languages. She's a weapons expert. She flies planes. Come on, man. She's a Russian asset, isn't she?
She could be, but how does someone beat that gal? She's really dominant.
Yeah, I mean, including being a Russian asset, she's also a very, very high-level fighter. Well, I think there are some holes in her game. They're not many, right? But they are there. So I think we're going to worry about that in a couple fights. Maycee's going to go dominate Roxy. And then she needs to get a fight against probably JoJo, Jessica Ai, someone in that category, someone who's in the higher ranks of the flyweight division. And then we can worry about the Russian asset after that.
What are the holes you see in her game?
Well, I just told you we're not going to worry about that. She's a Russian asset.
You can't just say she's got holes in her game and not acknowledge them, Ben.
Well, she has had losses. She's lost to Amanda Nunes. Who else did she lose to? Someone else. There's one other person. I'm blanking right now.
Schmo is blanking right now, but I know it's Nunes.
Yeah, Nunez twice, and there's one other person I don't recall right now. I'd have to consult my old Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think Maycee's. Maycee learns so fast that she's going, and she's only 21, right? So she's going to keep evolving at a very, very rapid rate. So the Maycee we see in the cage tomorrow is not going to be the same one we saw in October. Is not going to be the same one we see. Whenever she hops in there, April or May again, and then. It's going to keep on progressing.
Let's transition to Tyron Woodley, finally booked with Leon Edwards. He's over there at AKA in Thailand, training with Mike Swick. Yeah. He's doing the rap stuff. Is Tyron Woodley going to get the gold strap back at the welterweight division? What's it going to take, Ben?
Yeah, you know what? I was talking to Tyron the other day, but we didn't even talk about fighting. We were just talking about life. So hopefully he's getting prepared over there in Thailand. That's a nice place to go and clear your mind and focus on fighting. And hopefully he's ready for Leon Edwards, because Leon Edwards is good. But if the old Tyron shows up, I think he puts him out pretty quick.
You'll be in his corner in London?
Oh, I don't know. Well, we haven't talked about that, and that is the same weekend as the NCAA championship. So that's gonna be a hard ask. We'll see.
If you were to guess right now, what would it be?
What be?
Would you be at the championships, or would you be at the fight?
I'll have to talk to him. I'll call him and consult him, and I'll see if I don't even know if he's coming to Milwaukee or if he's staying in Thailand the whole time.
We'll flip a coin. You'll tell me after this interview, because the Schmo's going to be your Schmofer, driving you to dinner for the Barbers. They're timely people. We'll make sure you get there on time. Let's put your thinking cap on real quickly. Let's go to American Top Team. Colby, Covington, a lot of noise there, a lot of feuds in that gym. Do you think it goes...
I think the only feuds are between Colby and other people, because Colby's a degenerate idiot.
Well, he's fighting with Dustin Poirier, your guy Jorge Masvidal. Do you think he goes back into that gym? How do you imagine the dynamics are in American Top Team with him there?
Well, I can't imagine anyone anywhere likes Colby. Can you imagine that? I don't even think the Schmo, who is very likable, very affable, I don't believe he even likes Colby Covington.
Well, we can't say, but I'm just asking you, Ben Askren. The interview's you, not the Schmo. Yeah. Thinking cap. How do you think those dynamics are over there in that team?
I think nobody likes Colby. I think it's pretty simple. I think he probably has his few people who he pays very well and who he deals with and who he'll be able to continue to deal with. And he'll probably continue to have like younger fighters who are just happy to be working with a guy like Colby. And, they'll probably only last like a year, because how much longer could you put up with a guy for? And that'll probably be how his life is. And despite his fame and success and probably a little bit of wealth, he'll probably be fairly miserable the rest of his life.
So CM Punk, we're transitioning again.
Oh my God,
I think
CM
he's
Punk.
still on the UFC roster.
Yeah.
When was the last time you seen that guy in the gym? Is he evolved?
Well, I don't go to Rufus, right?
Right. Well, but you and Duke Rufus, good friends.
Uh-huh. I don't inquire about CM Punk's whereabouts. I don't know where he's been. I believe I saw him at one of the fights. I'm blanking on which fight. I think I saw him sometime in the last year.
So what about his fighting though?
I don't know.
No comment.
I don't inquire. I don't know.
Want to see him back in the UFC?
If he chose to, cool, great for I always thought he got a really hard time, and obviously his skill level wasn't quite up to par with the UFC. But hey, if that's what the guy wants to do, that's what he wants to do. He's gonna go pursue his own dreams, and if he wants to do it again, then sure, go for it.
Where can all of the fans out there worldwide find you? I know you're on Rockfin. You got your podcast. Where can we all find you, Ben?
Oh, well, I got a lot of things going on. I got the Funky and FRB podcast. I'm on FRL. It's Flow Wrestling Radio Live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning at 8:15 a.m. I also have a Rudis Wrestling podcast. See, I'm too busy, right? Just follow me on Twitter at Ben Askren. And if you follow me on Twitter, I'll tell you where I'm at. I'm about to cross 300,000 followers on Twitter. People appreciate the smart aleckness of my life.
They like the funk.
Apparently, they appreciate the funk.
And you opened up another AWA, Askren Wrestling? Two more.
This spring. They're opening this spring.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yes.
Get to keep changing lives with wrestling, and I love it.
What's for dinner tonight?
I guess we're going to sushi. And it's next to Chippendales, so hopefully my wife doesn't sneak into Chippendales.
Don't have too much fun there. He's the pro. I'm the schmo. And MGM Grand. UFC 246, we're out.